Hey guys, this is Monte from Monte BoomBox, and welcome back to a brand new series where we're going to be playing Minecraft. So, today is basically going to be the day where I'm going to teach you how to make three of the most awesome automatic farms that you can do in Minecraft. Now, these are going to really help you as in just in your whole survival. You're never gonna run out of food, so that's gonna be really cool. Alright, so let's move on to the very first farm. So the first farm that we're gonna make is called as the Melon Farm. Now this is an automatic melon farm, so that means you never have to harvest any of the melons. As soon as it grows, the melon will automatically harvest itself, and you will have a stack of freaking good melons. So let's get right into how you're gonna make this. So for this making this farm, you're gonna need a couple of things. You're gonna need some redstone dust. You're gonna need some melon seeds, farmland, water, observers, regular pistons, a hopper, and a chest. I know this is a bit expensive, but trust me, it's gonna be really helpful in your whole survival gameplay. Now you're wondering, where do you get farmland? Well, I'm in creative right now, that's why I get farmland. If you want to get farmland, all you have to do is use a hoe, and then right click on a dirt block, and then boom, you got farmland. So let's get started. So first of all, you're gonna take your farmland and you're gonna build this these four blocks here. You're gonna have one space in the middle. Now they're all gonna turn into dirt blocks because there's no water in order to irrigate it. You need some water to irrigate. So in that middle space, we're gonna put some water. Now, so I'm just gonna replace these.
A few moments later.
Alright, now our first step is done. We have the farmland pieces, which are covering up the water. The second step, of course, is to put one more farmland block on any of the sides. You can put on any side. It just has to be joined to one of the blocks. So you're gonna take those and you're gonna put them right here. Okay, this is gonna be your basic layout kind of thing, I can guess. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your melon seeds and you're gonna put them right here. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you all the redstone bit now, how that's all gonna go. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna keep an observer right here. Oh, it's the wrong way. You keep it like this, so that the red dot is like behind the whole thing, and when you're looking at the seed, it should have that ugly face there. Yeah. So that is how the observer is gonna look at the seed. Right, and then it's going to send out a redstone signal to the piston right over here. So you're going to set the regular piston right besides the observer. Okay, so they're going to be like this in line. The melon's going to be right here. Okay, now what about the redstone signal? That's pretty easy. You take your building block, place two more blocks here. Okay, and what you do is you place one block behind the observer like this. And the remaining spaces which there, you're gonna keep one piece of redstone dust there. Bam. It's that easy. There's no complicated stuff in this. It's a really short recipe. It's a bit expensive, but then again, it's super useful. You don't have to harvest. You don't have to spend your energy in that. You can just keep getting food automatically. Alright, so that's the whole redstone bit done. All you need to do now is take your melon seeds and of course, put it there right in front of the observer. Now this might go a little bit crazy. Okay, as you can see, I just got the melons right now. So basically, I'm gonna basically tell what happens.
One eternity later.
You want that to happen, but then as soon as the melon grows, it's gonna push that melon. It's gonna have slices coming in. So basically, in order to catch those, you also need some hoppers. Now. So you're going to put one hopper right in front of the whole melon where the melons are going to come out. And you're going to have two other hoppers, one going into that, and one going into that. You can also have some extra protection by adding fourth one here, but then again, that's just too expensive. If you want to do it, if you have that enough iron, if you have whole lot of supplies, then you're free to do it, no other problem. Okay, so you got 4 hoppers here. Now the main hopper, which leads like down, so you're gonna dig a hole there, and you're gonna keep a chest. It depends. You can keep a single, double chest, whatever. I'm gonna keep double, just for fun, I guess. Okay, so now once you have done this, that is it. That is your whole farm done. That's it. A super easy farm. You don't even need a lot of stuff. It is expensive, but please listen to me. It's going to be very useful. So, now let's place our melon seed. And as you can see, with a short amount of time, it, well, it's a farmland. Oh, there we go. See? It must have probably gotten the gist. Yeah, see, we got 9 melon slices. So, that is, of course, the first way of making Melon Farm. Alright, next farm is, of course, the Sugarcane farm. So, this is going to be a pretty expensive farm, okay? I mean, it's going to contain a lot of hoppers, it needs a lot of observers and pistons. But trust me, this farm was going to help you a lot. Not only in making food, but also making your paper, making all your books for your enchantments and stuff like that. It's going to be really, really useful. So, what you need for this following recipe is redstone dust, some concrete or any building block that you want, some sand, water bucket, hoppers, observers, pistons, and chests. Okay, so it's kind of like just like the earlier one, except there's some change in the whole ingredient thing. Okay, so let's start off. You want to make it like a bit high, as you can tell. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your concrete or whatever material that you have, and you're gonna start building. Okay, so you're gonna go 4 blocks up into the air. You're gonna leave these 2 blocks as they are, because you need them for a certain reason. I'll tell why. Okay, now the top block, you start constructing around it. Now you go in a row like this. Now it depends upon how many rows you actually want to make for your farm. If you want to make 3, 5, 7, 10, doesn't matter, as many as you want. I'm just making 5 because I just want to demonstrate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So you got 5 of these. So you're gonna place 1 more block like this, of course. Okay, and you're gonna cover up the whole thing. As you can see, this is what it will look like once you cover it up. Now, what you want to do is basically it needs to have hoppers below and needs to have water above, because that will help the sugarcane grow. Okie dokes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna, this thing that we built is for a specific reason. So this is actually where all the hoppers are gonna go. So let's take our hopper and let's go around there. Is it going into the block? Yeah, it's going into the block. All right, we got it. Okay, we got it. Okay, that was a bit technical difficulty, but it's okay. Yeah, so this is gonna be your hopper, and now all you need to do is just fill up the entire rows that you have with those hoppers. This is the expensive part here, I must say, but again, it's really good for collection. You don't have to stand there. You don't have to AFK there. You can just let it all happen, and then boom, you have sugarcane. So this last part, this is where all the sugarcane is going to end up. So you better build a chest actually right around here. So bam. Actually, let's make a double chest. Oops. There we go. So let's make a double chest like that. Okay, now the whole water thing that's going to come. So let's go for the water bucket. I'm gonna fill this entire row with you only need like 3 fills, I think, because that fills like the entire row. Depending upon how many rows you have, I have 5. So like that. Now this last layer that you see is actually gonna turn into sand, because it needs some space to grow, right? Of course. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna build a second layer below the last layer. That is because sand is a gravity block and it cannot float, like it cannot just stick to the other block like this. It's gonna fall if you don't have any support below. So you're gonna annihilate the oh, that would have turned into a disaster. Okay, This is bad. Okay. What you're gonna do is you're gonna replace this block with the sand. So, and my guess is like I'm doing this in creative, that's why I'm able to do so quick. Otherwise, don't put in the water just before, like how I did. Place your sand first, and once you place all of your sand, then you can put in your water. It's just safer. So before that, we're gonna actually start building our whole redstone contraption. So let's get into that. So we're gonna place in blocks like these. You're gonna have one layer behind the sand. Okay. So these are where the sugarcane are gonna grow. On top here, we're gonna add one more. Two layers are gonna be like that. So sugarcane, as you know, grows up to 3 different layers. So what we wanna do is some basic logic. You're gonna have the observers on the top level, right? And the pistons is gonna be on the second layer because we don't want to harvest from the bottom layer. See, I have like a very huge brain. I am pretty good. Billions of IQ I have, of course. Okay, so you're gonna start putting in your pistons like these in these directions where the sand is, of course. Now about the whole observer thing, right? So you're gonna go actually behind the whole contraption. You're gonna take your observers. You're gonna start putting them like this, like that. Now, like, how do I send a redstone signal? Well, I'm here for that. I'm telling you, I have billions of IQ. Okay, now what you do is you take your building block again and place a whole layer of blocks behind these pistons. Like boom, boom, like that. And on these blocks here, you're supposed to place your redstone dust. So you're going to have something like that. Okay, so the whole redstone thing is done. Right now, all we need to do is place some sugarcane and let's see what happens. There we go. It should grow. Yeah, there we go. If you guys see, once it goes to the observer level, there we go. It finally starts. So, so the best thing is to actually cover up this whole thing from sides because it's gonna stop your sugarcane from falling anywhere. And it's gonna just fall up in the water. Now, okay, that's just way too much wastage. Of sugarcane. No, I need to cover this up. Okay, but I think there is some in this. Yeah, see, 15 sugarcane, 16 sugarcane. Yeah. All right, let's make our third farm here. Now, this is gonna be a wheat farm. By the way, if you want me to make more farms, if you have any ideas, then please put them in the comments section down below. I'll make them happen. I promise. Let's start by building our farm. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your dispenser. So by the way, of course, sorry, you need wheat seeds, you need dispensers, farmland, or dirt and a hoe, and just right click with the hoe, water, some building blocks, hoppers, and chest. Okay, so you're gonna start off by placing 1, 2, 3 dispensers right up there. And you're gonna build like a whole layer. Now this depends upon how big you want your farm to be. Like if you want it to be like, let's say 10 plants in 1 row column, sorry, then you can have 10, but I'm just showing some couple, like maybe this much is fine. So you're gonna have till that much. So, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna put as many, you're gonna dig a hole and you're gonna place as many hoppers as many as you have dispensers. Okay, so you can play 1. Okay, what happened? Oh my god. There we go. Okay, that was a bit of technical difficulty, I guess. And there we go. Alright, so we've got 3 hoppers and we've got 3 dispensers. So you can dig this hole placed out. And actually, one thing that I just realized that instead of covering up the whole other layer, you're gonna dig a hole in there, right, like this, and you're gonna place water in that thing. So that is for, of course, the whole growing thing. We need that for growing the whole wheat thing. That's why. So you're gonna place water like that. It should be plain water, not flowing water. Okay. Okay, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna cover this 3 by whatever you have area with the farmland. After some time, you're gonna have something which looks like this. Now this is perfect. What you need to do now is just place your wheat seeds. I was like,
How do you even harvest those? You said this is automatic.
well, it is automatic. Let me explain to you how. Okay, so you're gonna have your wheat growing. Perfect. Now, all these dispensers, why are they there? Well, they're here for a specific reason, and that I'll tell you why. Now, this water thing that is there, you're gonna cover it from the top. Like, you're gonna place a concrete there, and you're gonna start building like this. So the water is still there, and you don't have to um, you don't have to build a whole new layer. Now, in these dispensers, you're gonna place some water buckets. See, like this is some smartness right here. Big brain. I have a big brain. So in the dispenser, you just keep one water. Yeah, that's the thing. You need a constant water supply for this. So you're gonna have those 3 buckets in the dispensers from time to time. Once you use them all, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take those buckets, fill it with some water, and fill it again. It's gonna be really easy. Yeah. So these things are there. Now, what you're gonna do? It's pretty easy. You're gonna stand back here and you're gonna take a button, which is really easy to make. You just need to place a block in the crafting table. So you're gonna take that button, place it on the dispenser by holding shift, and then just press it. As you can see, the water immediately just crashes into the plants and just makes them as pickable. So we got seed, we got a couple of wheat here, got wheat again. See, this is the thing, that it only flows up to this point. It doesn't go farther than that. Now this, if you want like this exact measurement for your farm, it is around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 9 blocks. So now if we go ahead and we check the hopper, as you can see, we have 19 wheat and 25 wheat seeds. So that is, of course, the third automatic, well, kinda automatic wheat farm, I guess. So that was it. So those were the 3 farms that you can make in your base. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Share this video with your friends and family. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.